Hello everyone, it's Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today's card is going to be a collab with Maaike. She is over in the Netherlands and she has a card making channel as well, and I will link to her channel up in the top corner somewhere. So let's get started. I'm using two stamp sets from Unity Stamp Company. If you're not familiar with them, check them out because they have an amazing variety of really cool designs. So I'm using, let's see here, Beautiful is Never Perfect and Feather Soft Love are the two sets I'm using. And I've got some Arches watercolor paper, and this is the hot pressed really soft paper, so it's a really smooth texture. And I've already got my cardstock cut in my MISTI, and I'm using an acetate sheet over the top to figure out my placement of my stamps. And you can use any acetate you have, packaging from a stamp set or anything else that you want to use. And I've got my sentiment stamped in Archival Tuxedo Black. And then I've got the flower image stamped in Memento Gray Flannel ink. This is not a waterproof ink necessarily, but I wanted a soft image. So I'm using the gray, and then I'm going to heat emboss over the top using Versamark and Brutus Monroe Icicle embossing powder, which is clear. So I've got all my stamping done. Oh, no I don't. I need to, stamp my Versamark over the top. And all the stamps from Unity are foam mounted, so you will need to take out the foam pad of your MISTI to use them. And they are self-adherent, so you don't have to add glue or tape run or anything to them. So I'm just going to take a paintbrush and carefully remove it from where it's stuck to the sentiment. And if you have trouble with heat embossing, let your gun warm up for 30 to 60 seconds before applying it to your paper. So when you apply it to your paper, you should see it melt, just like you see here, almost immediately if your gun is hot enough. If it's not melting within a few seconds, then remove it from the paper and let it run for a few more seconds before reapplying. And that will help you avoid warping or any missed spots. So here I've got my Daniel Smith watercolor palettes, and we are going to go ahead and start painting. I've got a silver black velvet line number 8 brush, and I'm just going to go in with some clean water and add some blue around the outside. You can do this with any colors. I wanted this to be really soft and ethereal, so I kept the concentration of the color towards the image and then blended it out to white as I went away from the image. And then I used a variety of greens, some turquoise, some more true. Hooker's green is one of them that I really like, true greens, and just kept some variety within the leaf images just to break it up and not make it look too even and too expected. I wanted to keep it really fresh and live, but also soft. So I'm going to go ahead and put some music on while I paint, and then I will catch back up with you when it's finished. Okay, so I'm finishing up with my flowers, and I just used some pink and purple tones in those. And then after that was dry, I die cut it using a stitched rectangle die that finished at about 4 by 5 1/4, I believe. And then I'm going to mount that to a cream card base by Nina. And I only use their 110-pound paper. I just like the weight of it better than the 80-pound. So I've got some score tape on the back outer edges. And then I have some tape runner in the middle to help me anchor it down, and then once I've got it straight, I can remove the backing paper from the score tape. And that pretty much finished up the card. So thanks for joining me. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to check out Maaike's video over on her channel, and we will catch you guys later.